There is a desperate need in all of Florida for good, high-quality mental health services for children.
This world we live in today is very complex, and it puts incredible pressure on our children, pressures we don't understand.
It's very, very difficult to find qualified professionals to help just because there aren't enough.
Unfortunately, those services are not available in our region, and we continue to lose children every single year. And to me, that is not acceptable.
Look at her. How does she look there? Mad, right?
There's a whole spectrum of conditions that affect children's lives, whether it's autism or severe learning problems or activity issues. All these issues can affect kids in the way they grow and the way they develop. And so that's why it's so important that we address all of them.
I mean, the statistics are staggering, and we can't any longer as a community sit back and say it's not our problem.
The funds raised will help build the foundation for the Golisano Children's Hospital Mental Health Initiative.
Our son that we had known for 18 years was no longer there. He could not control his thinking. He couldn't even speak clearly because his thoughts were jumbled.
But he always had a wonderful sort of happy spirit and humor. And
great sense of humor.
When he got sick, he lost that until he got the right medications, and now he is that person again.
From the time he was little, he was always into sports. He played hockey, he played soccer. He always had to be the goalie. He always wanted to be the one that made that winning save. As he got older, he found music, and he found his passion in music. As he started high school, he seemed to kind of gain a lot of friends, and he was an excellent student. But what we didn't know was that he was cutting. It was his way of just relieving stress. As soon as we found out that he was cutting, we tried to find help. It's very, very difficult to find qualified professionals to help just because there aren't enough. My child died by suicide, but he died from depression. And I think that's a big distinction you have to make. It is an illness, and it's as real as cancer. It's as real as a car accident. I feel a lot of times that I didn't do enough, that he fell through the cracks of the system. And I hope that just by telling his story and his struggles, that no other child has that problem, that families can get the help that they need for their kids. Every kid deserves a chance to get past the darkness that they're feeling. And I just hope that there are more programs put in place, and that there are more people willing to help and give their time. Because when something like this happens, it's devastating. And I still am shocked that I will never see him again. And I will never have him bounding through the door to say hello to me. And I'll never be able to kiss him goodnight again. And I miss him.
We now have an opportunity to say, okay, this is a crying need within our community. Let's bring the community together and provide wonderful behavioral health services for our children.
I think we all need to stand up. We need to shout and say, no, not on our watch. We're not going to let another child die because of lack of services.